Yo, what is up, Crockxen clan members, Poke fans, and others who have stumbled upon this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen, and today we have another Pokemon X and Y episode review. Today we're doing episode 11, if I recall correctly. Today's the Pancham episode. Before we get started, don't forget links to the episodes down below. There's two links for you guys, so you guys can watch the episodes in case you missed them. Live stream Pokemon Showdown tonight, and then Fairy Tale Week coming starting tomorrow, in preparations for the new series that's gonna start next Saturday. I hope you guys enjoy that and all that stuff. But anyways, let's get started to the episode. Today, like I said, was a Pancham introduction episode, which I was waiting for because I love Pancham. Like I had a Pancham. I have a Pangoro or Pangoro apparently is what they're gonna call it, which just sounds so weird. Pangoro. I always said Pangoro. I don't know why. But that's just the way it is. But anyway, so the guys are in the forest and they're gonna be eating lunch, and then Team Rocket interrupts them like always. They manage to kidnap all the starters and Pikachu, and then proceed to get away. And then Jesse and James get into an argument. The balloon explodes. All the Pokemon fall out. Meowth goes flying. And we get to meet Pangoro, and then Pangoro like just smashes freaking Meowth all over the place. Um, and then the guys meet up. Pikachu finds Froakie, or no, Froakie and Pikachu meet up, and then they find Chespin upside down in a hole, and then they bring him out, and then they find Fennekin. No wait, they find Meowth, who was like dangling from a bamboo. And then they save him. The typical like they've done this. I think in every region now, where the Pokemon get separated and then Meowth shows up, and then they kind of tries to act all chummy with them and all that stuff. Um, and then they go and look for Fennekin, who's like upset that her tail's messed up, and then Froakie actually uses its Brubbles to clean it. I thought that was kind of cool. Like, no, Froakie, not bad, not bad. You helped my Fennekin. I don't hate you as much. No, I'm just kidding. I never hated Froakie, but yeah. And then then they go and then accidentally like Fennekin starts eating a twig, and then Chespin's like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna try it, and then he starts eating it, and then and he throws it and actually hits Pangoro. Gosh, that's gonna be weird saying it like that. In the head, and then Pangoro gets mad, starts charging at them, and then everybody scatters except for Chespin. He's like, oh my gosh, what do I do? And he uses Pin Missile, and then accidentally like destroys the bamboo stick that he had in its mouth. And then like that's I guess that's how it works. Like if the Pangoro doesn't have that, he can't do anything. Like he literally like lumps down and like all depressed. Um, which it gives the Pokemon characteristic. I'm not gonna lie. And then so now it becomes this whole thing like Ash and the gang trying to look for the Pokemon. They actually did something cool. Like they actually have the Dane look for them. Like I mean, it's kind of cool to give the Dane some screen time. Because the way it was using its electrical current to try to reach Pikachu's in order to find them, and which means they weren't using Fletchling, of course. Um, and then Team Rocket's trying to find Meowth. When the gang gets there, see Pangoro all upset. Meowth explains what happened. Clement feels bad because Chespin's his. Feels bad. He's like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna find it, or I'm gonna do whatever I can to help." And then the Pancham actually say that he needs a particular, like he needs one of those twigs. Um, but there's so many around here. No, it has to be a specific one. Apparently, Pangoros. I hate saying it like that. They have their preferences, which means that they have to have a particular twig from a particular plant in order to be okay. And the one that he liked was in a particular area, so they had to go find it. So Clement actually says, you know what, it's my fault. I'm gonna go do it. And then of course the gang's like, no, 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 we got you, we got you. We're gonna help you. Um, and then they go on a search, and then Meowth actually stays behind with another one of the Panchams. Like there was two Panchams, so he stays with one of the Panchams and Pangoro, and then while the gang and the other Pancham go find the Twig. Um, and then at that time, Team Rocket shows up. Before we do that though, I I didn't. There was like this episode was good. Don't get me wrong, but I heard about like I was watching other people talk about like this episode before the sub version, especially the Insane Game Freak, whom I talked about a lot. Um, Jesse catches a pumpkaboo, which I was like, okay, like when they said it, they made it sound horrible. So I was like, no, no, like I mean it's Pokemon, they can't do anything that bad. It was it was terrible. They were just walking around trying to find trying to find Meowth, and Jesse trips over this thing that's on the floor. Um, and then it like randomly like a pumpkaboo just shoots out of the ground, and it's like flashing its lights all over the place, and then Jesse's just like, and then she catches it, and I'm like, I'm sorry about that noise, guys, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How lame is that? Like literally, you even saw how she was just like not even interested. It was so stupid. Oh my god. Ah, so lame. I don't know. That was just a tidbit there. But the Team Rocket gets there. The gang actually finally reaches the area. Um, it's really like this like hill thing. Um, and then there's the this bamboo like way up there, bamboo tree like up there. And then Clement's like, oh my gosh, I gotta do this, and then Ash's like, no, man, I got this, and then he starts to climb, and then he falls down, and like, this is not gonna work. And then Serena's like, I got an idea. Why don't you use Vine Whip to go get it? I'm like, Ash can't use Vine Whip. Then I was like, wait, Chespin's right there, of course. Um, which I was kind of questioning all of this because you saw where it was. I mean, yeah, Chespin's logical, but you also have a Fletchling and Froakie who could climb. Why the heck was this the problem? Like, Fletchling didn't even see the day today. I was actually kind of upset about that. I like Fletchling. That thing needs to evolve to Talonflame, but I wanted to show up more than not like at least show up in the episode. Just do something. I don't know. But they have Chespin use Vine Whip. He like reaches in, grabs a twig. Um, they get back. Team Rocket's tied up Pangoro and Pancham, which and then because Pangoro can't do anything, he needs that twig. Um, and then Jesse throws out the Pumpkaboo, and then it was like, whoa, she's got a new Pokemon. And then do the whole Pokedex thing. Um, and then like I was gonna say, not bad, not bad. I mean, the whole sequence was actually pretty cool because then Ash is like, because Jessie has Pumpkaboo use Leech Seed, which I gotta admit, it looks pretty cool now. Like she threw it and then like it's like a vine, right? That's actually a vine that and it wrapped around everybody. Chespin, Fennekin, Froakie, Pikachu, and Bunnelby. Like literally all the Pokemon that were out got caught in this thing. And then so they couldn't move, and then Ash was like trying to take the vine off, and then Clement's like over here, and then Serena's like concerned. Um, and then on Pancham, fourth Pancham was too, and then like he dropped the twig, and then he's like, okay, we need to get this twig into Pangoro, and then he can help us. And I'm like, right. And so like you're over here, Team Rocket's like over there. How are you? No. But what proceeded to happen was actually amazing. Like you had Ash, like he like grabbed the thing, just started running towards them, and I'm like, go Ash, and then like the coolest, it was like the coolest thing because then James had Inkay use Psybeam, and then Pikachu's like, whoa, no, 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 and then he uses Thunderbolt, and it clashes, and then Ash just runs through the smoke, and then you had Jesse's like, Pumpkaboo, use Shadow Ball, and then Froggy's like, and then he goes and grabs and makes a water pose, and then Bunnelby uses Mud Shot, and then clashes with the Shadow Ball, and Ash is like, nah, I can still make it, and then you have Fennekin use Ember, and then uh Chespin uses the pin missile, and then Jesse's like, okay, Wobbuffet, go, and then it's like the thing doesn't even hit him; it like crashes in front of him, so it makes a big dust explosion, and Ash is like, jumps up. It's like, here you go, Pangoro, and like he puts the thing in his mouth, and then he like rolls, like goes over him, and rolls over, and he's like, did I get him? And Pangoro's like, and then he like breaks out of the rope, and he just hammer arms everybody, and then they go flying off. And I'm like, that is amazing. That was like literally the coolest thing because it was actually like anime type of thing. Like they do this before, and it was just crazy how you just have Ash like running towards him, and then you have all the Pokemon trying to protect him, which I thought was just amazing. Like I was hyped when this was going on. I was just excited. Um, they do the whole thank you thing. They say their goodbyes. I was kind of upset nobody caught a Pancham. Somebody wanted somebody to catch a Pancham. But it happens. You know, it happens. It happens. Um, but yeah, so that's basically the episode. I was really excited though. It was great. Like just besides the Jesse thing, pretty good. Especially that last part. That was just epic. Epic. They do the whole thing at the end where it's like, we forgot to eat. We haven't eaten lunch, and it's already like close to dark. Like it's almost nighttime. Oh, we haven't eaten lunch yet. So that's a thing. It was a great episode though. I really enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. Um, so I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you leave your comments down below what you have thought of the episode. Um, I can't. I mean, hope to see you guys in the live stream. Are you guys excited for Fairy Tale Week? I know, like, I don't do that stuff normally, where I just like randomly pick a week to do something. But next week is the the poking the poke capture guy, like the guy who steals Pokemon. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. This has been SoresanCrockxen. Leave your comments down below. Enjoy the episode reviews, yeah, the episodes links down below and all that jazz. Hope to see you guys in the live stream. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in later videos.